Hi guys. I needed to capture as much daylight as possible because today you will be watching a vegan eat a salad on camera right in front of meat eaters. So this should be interesting. And it's a delicious salad. I have some blackened tofu in here. We got some carrots, cucumbers, all kinds of other stuff, cauliflower. So it should be a lot of fun. How you guys doing? And we might just move locations here too. But I wanted to capture some daylight. What's up, Anna? Man, you guys are killing it out there, man. I was watching you this morning. And, it's tough, man. People don't understand. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's not like this is a walk in the park. It is actual work. And then you have to feel this kind of emotional gradient.
It's actually really fun.
What's going on, guys? You guys want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet? A few quick questions? All right. Anyway, so let's see if we can get anybody in here. Kind of bait them in with this salad eating. No, it was kind of just an excuse for me to eat this salad, guys, but I figured it'd be a funny title. What was I going to say? What was I going to say? I can't remember. Oh, yeah. My freaking audio thing went out, too. I don't know if you use this, Anna, but the Rode Wireless. I use the Rode Wireless Go, and my SC17 cord just stopped working. I know it's not the unit. That's this little cord. It's like $30. Just stopped working. So now I got to go off of this until I get a new one. We'll see what happens. What's going on, buddy? You want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet? Just test your values a little bit. All right. Have a good day. I got my coffee. I got my triggering salad. I came out again today. Okay, that's good. I came out again today because the outreach on Thursday was so light. Like there was only like a few conversations, and they both didn't want to be on camera. You know what's going on, guys? You guys want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet?
No,
a few quick questions. Okay, guys, have a good night. Hard no. Natira, how you doing? Hi, guys. You guys want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet? All right, guys, have a good night. It's 2025, we can do it. You guys want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet? All right, guys. How about you guys? You want to try this live stream thought experiment? Why aren't you vegan yet? A few quick questions. All right. Think about the animals. Have a good day. You guys want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet? All right, guys. Have a good night. 2025, we can do it. Nobody's got the guts yet to stop by. I was hoping to, I'm doing good. I was hoping to capture some daylight while I'm out here. I might end up moving locales. It's not too, the volume's just not that great around here. But this, pro tip, blackened tofu. I'm not even kidding you. It's ridiculous. I went to a vegan store. They said they had a vegan chicken and it tasted good. That's amazing. That's amazing. I mean, they taste the same, man. Hi, guys. You guys want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet? 3 quick questions. All right, not being vegan is not being nice, guys. Have a good night. Anna says, I love tofu so much. I can eat it raw and enjoy it. Me too. I thought I was anomalous, but I can do that too. I thought no one else did that, Anna. We're gonna get a few conversations going on here. Hi guys, you want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet?
No, thank
Few
you.
quick questions.
I
Oh,
should be.
oh, you can do it. It's 2025.
I already
you
feel
can
bad
do
about
it. Tira, nice to see you. I've seen some of your music content that you do pop up. Really, really amazing stuff. Everybody follow Atira on Instagram. Phenomenal. And follow Anne, a vegan stoner lady, on YouTube. Giggly, I'm in the beautiful state of Maryland. Yeah, I'm in Maryland. And I live in a city town down by the water. Not to be confused with living in a van down by the river. But I live in a city town. I should say like a coastal town. That's what I should say. And I went to a store and there was a guy and he said he had free vegan samples and he said they weren't vegan. Okay, thank you we're getting the full story here. I tried to go vegan and I get recommended by my doctor to be not to be for health reasons. And the exact reason why we don't look to doctors for our advice. I mean, I don't know if there's any more perfect bellwether than what Muzzcroft just said. But thanks, guys. Everyone who's just coming here, let's pump this stream. I felt like I've been algo-tempered the last few streams, and I probably have been. So let's crush past the kind of controllers and the whatever entity is tempering the reach, and let's send this stream. I need everybody to thumbs up, though. Can everybody thumbs up? That'd be awesome. And think about, after I finish this salad, I'm gonna move to the popular area where we'll just talk to anybody and everybody. It'll be a big party. I'm telling you, blackened tofu, don't sleep on it. We gotta try to get people too. You guys wanna try this? Why aren't you vegan yet? A few quick questions, just test your values a little bit. All right, guys, have a great night. Oh, it's not nice. He walks by and says, I like meat. Well, we call a spade, and we say that's not nice. Terry says, what do you think of Anonymous for the Voiceless? Anonymous for the Voiceless? Amazing. Amazing, Atira. I think they're great. I'd rather prefer to do my own thing outside of kind of I don't want to say like regulated, structured kind of model. Let's go, guys. But I would not, I don't know if I would do it again. I did enjoy it. I did it. I've done it. And I think it's great. They really want you to stick to the protocol, and I get that that's for the animals, and that makes a lot of sense. So I'll just say it's Anon for the Voiceless is nothing but a net positive. Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. Very cool. Yeah, I have a funny story, actually. I was doing Anonymous for the Voiceless last year, and there was this guy that came up, and I was wearing the mask, and I was holding the TV. Hi, guys. You guys want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet? A few quick questions. All right, guys. How about you guys? You want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet? I'm handing out cards. All right. And he was right in the guy's face talking to the guy that was doing the outreach. And I was wearing the mask, so I was kind of like not outreaching. And he was yelling at him, and he was taking out like the Bible, and he had all kinds of stuff from the Bible. Hi, guys. You guys want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet? Just test your values. All right, guys. Have a good night. And he was screaming, and then I took another look at the guy who was talking, and I was like, oh my God, I've talked to that guy before. And so sure enough, like 3 months earlier, I was doing outreach by myself in Baltimore, and I had been talking to I talked to that guy. He was like my outreach for that day. And sure enough, he had also brought up the Bible and got really kind of a little over the top with his rhetoric with me also. So, but I couldn't really do anything. Take the mask off and say, "Hey, didn't you listen to our last conversation?" That would have been funny. But that's awesome that you do Anon for the Voiceless. That is so cool. Some amazing activists out of there. Unbelievable. Godfather says, I tried the Impossible Burger at Burger King, the worst thing I've ever eaten. You don't have to eat that. All right, guys, we're moving on. We're going to move to a location where there's actually people. We'll go this way. Nice to see everybody. Oh, that sucks, Giggly. You know what? You could just do pop-up outreach like this. And you could just start with what you got, where you're at, with whatever confidence level you feel, and go from there. I'm going to make a short, actually, from this outreach. So it's incredibly important that I get people to talk to today. Have a little idea to kind of sell the pop-up live outreach to other vegans to, hop on and start doing. Great for the views too. Although if you guys notice, my view count has gone down tremendously again. It's not the first time this has happened, but what happens is there's something that happened with about 20 of my live streams in February through March, where I went from having, topped off at 400 people in the room to all of a sudden you got 4, because they're not exposing, they're not lending any exposure. And you have to just use common sense and know that it's obviously precision tuned. But that's okay, because I actually popped back from that whole algo thing and came back, but then have since gone back into the troves of no exposure. But the cool thing is, it can't stop us from coming out. You know what I mean? Come out and you just get better at it being, live and active and talking. Yeah, I was thinking that too, Atira, and that could be it too. You never know. But I don't think that's why, because they did the same thing to me back in February and March. But you never know. Let's see here. Godfather says, when my animals start talking to me about their feelings, it maybe possibly change my mind and my outlook on this matter. Yeah, Godfather, I hope you don't have animals that you are exploiting. That would be unfortunate. Yeah. Your animals don't have a voice. You're right. So what do we do in that situation? When there is a being that doesn't have a voice and can't speak up for themselves, do we exploit them and kind of use their body for our benefit, or do we protect them? I mean, it's really not rocket science. It's really easy, but the anti-vegan sign has the 99% industrial collective behind it, so they'll make you feel like you're right, but it's not who you are underneath everything. It's not who you are. It's a very mean-spirited, not nice thing to do, unfortunately. And it's being a bad example to your kids, too, if you have any kids. Which, I don't know if you do or not, I got one. But we like to teach kindness. All right, we got some more people coming out here. Look at this nice night. I like the twilight phase. Right before it gets, super dark. Would you sit at the table with people that are eating meat in front of you? Oh, this is a good question, especially with Thanksgiving coming up soon. Or would you not go there? Yeah, so I would go there and I would sit at the table with them 100%. I'll be doing that with my family this season. I've heard takes on both sides. It's not. Hang on one sec. We gotta try to get people. You guys want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet? All right, guys, not being vegan is not being nice. Good night. I've just heard multiple takes, and I myself would, because I think it's good to be an example in front of people when they're doing bad things, because it makes them think, I think it's good to be showcasing the example in front of them. It's going to make them think. And the more, you make people think, eventually they get to a threshold where they make the decision for themselves. You can't force anybody to do anything, you know. But we want people to feel empowered and do it for themselves. Hi guys, you guys want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet? All right. How about you guys? Why aren't you vegan yet? You want to try a few questions on YouTube? All right, guys. Have a good night. You can do it. 2025. So yeah, I would. How about you? Would you guys sit at the table with people that are consuming meat for Thanksgiving and Christmas? Hi guys. What's going on, sir? How are you? Man on a mission. Man on a mission. What's going on, guys? You guys want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet? Hi guys.
Thank you.
Might be a solo night tonight, guys. Might be just me, just talking to everybody, but nobody coming up to talk. Is it Christmas? It's almost Christmas. Anna says, if I had to, yes, but I often decline offers. Yeah, I don't blame you. I mean, it's crazy. Well, once you see something, you can't unsee it. I mean, you're people that have kind of broken the trance. What's up, buddy? People that have broken through the trance, we see a freaking being there, you know? Hi guys. You guys want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet? Put you on the spot? All right, guys. Have a good night.
Oh, yeah.
How about you guys? You want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet?
I love actually steak.
All right. Not being vegan is not being nice, guys. Have a good night. How you doing? That's good. Have a great night. We are in the US of A. Anybody just getting here? I've actually already finished the salad. So I know the title of the stream says vegan eats salad in front of whole town or something like that. The salad is gone and it was delicious, just in case anybody wants to know. Hi guys, you want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet? Any quick questions? All right guys. How about you guys? Want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet? Put you on the spot? Have a good night, guys. Which state? We're in Maryland, my friend. USA, Maryland. That's where we're at. Oh wow, the jewelry store next to me is actually open right now. I had no idea that they were open on Sundays. You guys want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet? 3 quick questions. All right, have a good night, guys. I'm getting a lot of no thank yous tonight, and that's okay. You're gonna get people that don't want to talk. The important thing is, for anybody watching, is that we're out here and we're invoking a presence for the animals. Can you imagine like having 100, 200, 1,000, 2,000 people just across the globe popping up in every town? Hey guys, you want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet? All right. They gave me a look. That's okay. You guys want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet? 3 quick questions.
Sure.
YouTube Live? Oh, you're amazing. Okay, my name's James. I'm an animal rights activist. I just come out here and I just, take the Band-Aid right off, right? We just asked a few questions. They're super easy. I guess I'm trying to think of where I would go. The first one I'll go with is, do you think animals deserve rights?
Yeah.
Okay, that's amazing. Okay, how about you?
Like what type of rights?
Well, I just want to say, like, generally, we'll say bodily autonomy first, right? I won't say, like, operating a crane or, like, being a commercial airlines pilot, but, like, bodily autonomy. You think that's okay?
Yeah.
Okay, amazing. My second one is usually, I guess it's a yes or no. Are you for or against animal abuse, like, in general?
Against.
Against, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't believe me. I've had a few people. Actually, I am. I'm for it. I've had a few people. And then the third one is, what nutritionally do you think we need from an animal? Like, what's the main nutritional thing that you think you absolutely need from an animal?
Iron.
Okay, I got iron.
Probably like the dosage of protein.
Okay, like a protein content, quality of protein. Okay, awesome. Great answers. I'll tell you, just in general, I'm vegan 13 years. I haven't had anything meat, cheese, milk, or eggs in 13 years. I don't go to doctors. I don't go get my blood tested. I don't take vitamins and I don't take supplements, right? My daughter, same thing. And it's very, it just is. The whole idea of it being a thing and being able to be done is hidden from us by profit narratives that don't want us ever to consider doing something like this. Because this type of lifestyle can never be patented, right? You can't patent spinach, you can't patent a vegetable, but you can patent everything in the medicine world, the ag world, the pharma world. So I guess what I'm getting to is the fourth question, which is this one, because you're already vegan with those answers. But when we go around like to the grocery store and we put the vote in the cash register for, whatever, a meat or a cheese, it's like a vote against our own, very closely treasured values. What do you think about that? I know, and I appreciate the bravery for me putting you in the limelight. But that's all it is. It's all a friendly kind of sharing of information. That's it. Like, what's the biggest thing that would stop you from being vegan?
Just like animal abuse, I guess.
Oh, that's amazing. That's like the best answer ever. Then hopefully that will carry, because that's what strengthens the why, is the animals, right? I mean, most people will tell me taste, habit, convenience, pleasure. We've always done it. My religion. I get it all, right? I've heard them all. But when it comes down to it, like every argument is kind of crumbled once you tilt your outlook to the little youngling, the little baby that has to look up at the slaughterman in that final moment of his life or her life. I know. I was not vegan for 30 years. It's the biggest meat eater you've ever seen. But we don't take that into account. And now, in 2025, we have this beautiful ability, this social media. I'm live on YouTube, right? So I'm sharing with a few people across the country, and I'm sharing with you guys information that's not sponsored by any business entity, any kind of vehicle that doesn't have your best interests in mind, right? What about you? What's the biggest thing that would keep you from going vegan?
I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I guarantee you. What's your favorite thing that's like not vegan? What's your favorite food that's not vegan?
Probably the salad.
No, but okay.
Just say
That's
sushi.
vegan. Okay, sushi. Oh my God, the amount of vegan sushi that is out there is unbelievable. My wife she destroys it. She makes the best vegan sushi ever. You can put so much TLC into things, you can become a food ninja of sorts, and that's what we have become. Like, I eat the meat, I eat the cheese, I eat everything, but all made from the vegetables, right? And you can do it. You find the seasoning, saucings, and texturings. But I guess what I really try to rub into people, or just try to get out before, everybody parts ways, is that they are tricking us to vote against our own values. And they're doing it on our watch. And they're making us just seem not with it when we just follow them. We follow the orders, right? We have this opportunity to say no with every vote. The actual vote that counts, the dollar, not the ballot, the ballot does whatever, but we know every vote, every dollar is always counted for sure. So moving forward, do you guys think you'll think about this a little bit more?
Probably my stepmom was vegan, so.
Oh, that's amazing. I got cards for you guys. If you want to take some cards, I got a YouTube channel. I'm trying to grow it. If you want, throw a comment on there.
Thank you.
One for both of you, since you're so sweet and you listened.
Thanks.
That's my YouTube channel. My name's James. Yeah, we just tilt the outlook to the animal. Like I was saying, the whole argument stops when we tilt to the animal outlook. All arguments just stop, because we know if you have any pets, or you ever had, there's a someone behind those eyes, right?
Yeah.
Would you guys have any questions for me?
How do you feel like hunting?
Oh man, not a fan.
Well,
not a fan.
What
yeah.
about in places like PA? There's like too many deer, and they throw everything off. Like, how do you feel about it there?
I get that. See, what you just framed is kind of a hunter's argument. You'll hear argument if you listen to vegans on their end as well. I mean, hunters have arguments, right? There's confirmation bias. They want to keep doing what they're doing. It's really, we can unpack it, but there'd be no point in me unpacking that for 15 minutes. I can give you a website called adaptt.org where he debunks that entire thing, if you really want to remember that. But at the end of the day, we're going into somebody's living room and we're saying, I'm just going to take your life. I don't care about your family. You're dead, and I'm probably going to eat you. Essentially, that's what we're doing with our actions. That's my answer. So it's like, it all comes down to tilting to the animal outlook. things again. You know, and a lot of reflexes will go, well, they're not the same as us. Well, guess what? We've been taught that too. We've been taught that they're not the same as us. That was the first indoctrination done by industry, when they divided us and they said they're a non-human animal and you're a human animal. And when they did that, they made it easier for us to be controlled, the human animals and the non-human animals. Just divide somebody and they're easier to control. But yeah, check out the resources, guys. I know it's been a loaded conversation. You don't expect to get into this when you're walking downtown Annapolis, but it's all comes from love and wanting to share and be compassionate with our fellow human brother and sister. This is what this comes from, and we're here to help everybody, hopefully, to tilt, just like I did. I wasn't vegan for 30 years, and then to kind of materialize that action value spread, right? Just get rid of it and just align it, and you live as the change you really want to see in the world. I'll leave you with that.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Thank
what were
you.
your names?
Christian.
Christian?
Hildy?
Hildy?
Yeah.
It's a beautiful name. I'm Jimmy. So nice to. And your name's awesome too. Have a great night, guys.
You too.
Take care. All right, they were super sweet. Christian and Hildy stopped by to say hi. Really nice people, and they got some cards. And what a beautiful interaction. I kind of saw at the very end they were, a little lost for words and didn't really know where to go. And I asked them if they had any questions for me. We gave them a card. We left them with some strong messaging, because that's the key. You want a gentle, compassionate approach, I believe, but you have to keep that messaging strong, and you have to be of substance to the animals. You have to be of really authentic to the animals. Okay, we got some more people in here. There are 18 people. Okay, that's great. Welcome, everybody. Oh, cool. You're in Austria, Atira? That's awesome. Okay, have a great night. Thanks for stopping by. Keep doing your amazing stuff with the music. Keep speaking out for the animals. Anon for the voices. Freaking awesome. Amazing. Thank you for all you do. Bye. Bye, Atira. Yes, please like and subscribe. Wait, who is this vegan sign guy? Right. What's going on? Nice to see you, sir. Yeah, I'd love to pick up a few new subs. I've been subless for the last month or so, guys. Give me a sub. Evil Steven in the house. Hi, guys. All right, let's see what we got here. How about this guy? What's going on, man? You want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet? A few quick questions, test your values. Have a good night, man. What's the difference between a vegan and a vegetarian? That's a great question. So vegans, hi guys. Vegans do not vote for meat, cheese, milk, eggs, seafood, or honey. Hi guys. You guys want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet? All right, guys. Have a great night, guys. And then vegetarians kind of don't eat meat, but they eat all the other things. And it's kind of like a disconnect because I think a lot of vegetarians, if they knew, they would be vegan. Because there's so much cruelty in dairy, there's so much cruelty in cheese, there's so much cruelty in eggs. It's crazy. And vegetarians still vote for that. You guys want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet? Want to know if it's values a little bit? All right, guys. Good night. It's so true. Evil Steven, you cannot be spiritual and eat animals. You just can't do it. All right, guys. You want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet? A lot of walkers tonight. Yeah, you can't do it. I'm sorry. Anybody who thinks that you can be spiritual and still eat meat, you need to check out one of my podcasts my interviews I did with Joe Best from Joe Best Bliss. Hi guys. You guys want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet? A few quick questions. And we kind of unpack that a bit. If you are spiritual, you just cannot eat animals. You cannot do it. It's not that it's like a choice or something. If you're actually spiritual, you cannot eat animals or anything harvested from them. Meat, cheese, milk, eggs, seafood, or honey. You just can't do it. Once you see that sentience and you're aware of kind of the true nature of reality, you cannot eat animals. So you can say that you're spiritual and eat animals, but you're not spiritual. I mean, we are, let me backpedal that. We are all spiritual beings. Hi guys, you guys want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet? You got questions? All right guys, 2025, you can do it. We are all spiritual beings, so I guess on a level, you are spiritual no matter what. Hi guys. But you're not really recognizing your true nature when you are eating animals. We'll just say that. What's going on, buddy? Just being a conscious being and being sentient comes from God. Well, I mean, are we talking secular God here? Are we talking, what are we talking here? What's going on, buddy? Because there's about 3,000 different secular gods out there.
I can see that.
Let's see, and I hope we're not referencing the Bible either. Please, let's not reference the Bible in terms of actual truths on from its surface level writings. Godfather's still hanging in there. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're getting a variety of perspectives with the whole God thing. What's going on, dude? You want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet?
No, no, thank you.
All right, man. Have a good night. You can do it. It's 2025. What do vegans eat for breakfast? Serious question. Oh, that's amazing. Damn, Steven's just freaking dropped it. Mike dropped it. What do we eat for breakfast? So I have recently started doing fruits for breakfast. I'll do all kinds of fruits. I'm eating persimmons now. I'm eating mango. I'm eating apple. I'm doing fruit up until around 3 o'clock or so, 2 to 3 o'clock. Then I'll start having some cooked foods. But we eat everything, man. You want American style, you want Chinese style, you want Italian style. It's all in the vegan space. Just find the vegan version of. You want oatmeal, you want nuts, you want seeds, or you want cereal, you want even pancakes, tofu scrambles. You can find vegan versions of meat made from mushrooms. We got it all. Your breakfast is unlimited. It's an unlimited utopia of options. Breakfast tofu scramble. Let's go with the Beyond sausage. Is amazing. Papayas. Amazing. That's funny. So, Evil Steven, you do the Beyond Sausage links, or do you do the like circular patties for your tofu scramble? Hold on, guys. You guys want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet? Let's see if we can get some more conversations tonight. Oh, the patties are circular patties. Yeah, they got a lot of protein, like I think 10 grams per unit. Papayas. I gotta start delving into the papaya space. I think I might have to try some papayas. What's going on, buddy? You want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet?
Sorry,
Just asking for
I
trouble.
have to run.
All good, all good. Have a good night. You guys want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet? A few quick questions. Guys, 2025, we can do it. Good night, guys. He's talking about the God whose moral foundations the whole Western world was built on. Go and preach what you're preaching, getting in an Islamic country, and you will see the difference. Okay, not sure. I think I'm lost on some context there. Boxman says, how should I try my tofu? I don't know. I think I like it extra firm. Organic tofu is a great way to go. You can get it baked first, and you can bake it first and then grill it, or you can just grill it, or you can pan saute it. You can do a lot with it. And the cool thing, you can blacken it too. That salad that I just had, blackened tofu, phenomenal. So you can do a lot with tofu. And the tofu is wonderful because it just takes on the sauce, the seasoning, the texturizing that's imbued or imparted onto it. So it's you can really find what you like with tofu. Boy, chickens, ducks, cows, pigs, goats, and fish. All my animals have a purpose and treated well. Godfather, I don't know what to tell you. It's like, uh, I don't know. It's tough. And I get indoctrination. I get, you know, there's a quote out there by Upton Sinclair that says, where he laments, "You will never convince a man of something if his income depends on him not understanding it." And I think you're a real case in point. And we're all born vegan, and we're taught all these things as we grow up. We're indoctrinated. Everything's compounded, as the years pass. But underneath, yourself, there's a compassionate being down there, and doing what you're doing, there's nothing of compassion or example in that. I'm sorry. Hey guys, you guys want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet? A few quick questions. Anybody? Good night. Let's go vegan 2025, guys. Maybe I'll get this skateboarder dude. Or maybe I'll get this guy right here. What's going on, buddy? You want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet? A few quick questions. Just testing values tonight. That's it. Good night, buddy. Tofu, tempeh, edamame, all good. My food is less chemical free than some of the food you eat. Yeah, but the difference between us, Godfather, is that you are voting with your actions to exploit. And, all we can do is the best we can do. Not everybody can eat organic, not yet. But the bare minimum that you can do, sir, is to yield others their bodily autonomy. What's going on, buddy? And you just don't do that when you're carrying on an operation like that. It's a big fail. You're at ground zero, and you're failing us all. Let's get the team. Hi, guys. How's it going, everybody? You guys want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet? A few quick questions. All right. Have a good night, guys. The Jungle. Yeah, crazy book about slaughterhouses. Oh, that's amazing. Thanks for reading that, Evil Steven. You're going to get nothing but sound information. Don't worry. It's not information propped up by interest groups, which is everything you read online. But one thing that she found that is very hard to fuck up online is the history. It's very hard to mess up history when there's tons and tons of different accounts from certain years, people, places, and things. So that's essentially what you're reading, is a history book. And then you just use your own wisdom, inner wisdom, to make the decision whether or not that's something you want to put into your body. And remember, everybody, eating B12 is a do. They are telling you to do something. And I would like to think the more sound perspective is guiding not to do something. Whenever someone tells you to do something, be very apprehensive. Very apprehensive. That's amazing, Stephen. And thanks for, I think you were in the Q&A the other night too. That's awesome. Thanks for being there. Looks like the diamond store is, they're all getting out. I'll be honest, guys. I'm hoping I can get some more tonight, but I'm just not feeling that, the vibes in the air. People stopping by. Do you believe we have to be vegan to be a good Christian? Oh, that's a great question. What's going on, dude? You want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet?
I'm okay.
You sure you'll be on camera? It doesn't sell it, does it? Have a good night. It's not how I should frame it, but just being friendly and being nice, just trying to use your energy to magnetize people over here. I think that's the best way to go. And remember, it's all in the spirit of partnership. We're going to share with these people because they're being tricked. Just like people are being tricked into eating B12. It's the same dynamic. Somebody said, am I being a Christian am I being a good Christian if I'm not vegan? Well, that's up for you to decide, I think that underneath all religions is the golden rule. And the golden rule kind of transcends space and time and is another one of those kind of deferrals of which we can point people to that really shuts down all arguments, right? Once we tilt to the animal outlook, all arguments crumble, including arguments that could be tied to religion. Just to, food for thought. If you believe in God and you're a Christian, What's going on, dude? You want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet? A few quick questions. You can do it. It's 2025, guys. Have a good night. I think it's very correlated. Hi, guys. You guys want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet? A few quick questions. Test your values. All right, guys. You guys want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet? A few quick questions. Yeah, if you're a Christian and you believe that God created these animals, I mean, I think common sense would have it that God would not want to see his beautiful little younglings, his beings. They're beings, You can maybe lament that they don't have souls, but they are beings with eyes to see and pain receptors and families. I don't think you would want God, I don't think you would think that God, a compassionate God, would want to see his younglings have their throats slit open and then eaten and consumed by someone. That doesn't sound very aligned with a Christian's values. And now remember, you're hearing this from someone that's like 1%, vegan right now. From my perspective, the 99% perspective will shore up all your confirmation bias on the side of the argument you want to be on. But if you really dig deep and you pop the hood on your own feelings, emotions, and thoughts, and you look even deeper than that, you might just notice, what's going on, man? You might just notice that you know already the answer. I'll just leave you with that. You guys want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet? A few quick questions. All right, guys. You can do it. 2025. Don't need to eat animals anymore. Up to you if you think you got what it takes. It's just a little thought experiment. It's just kind of sharing information. That's it. Up to you guys.
My sister was vegan.
Okay, awesome. Well, she's a guardian. That's what a vegan are. A vegan is. Vegans are guardians. We just protect those that can't protect themselves. It's really simple. If you believe in protecting others, you're a vegan. It's a full stop. There's no argument. But what's really underneath it is your actions, right? Like we all have these words we use all day where we say, I'm this, I'm that, I believe in this, I believe in that. But our actions are the definitives, right? When we vote for meat and cheese and milk and eggs, we're saying, I believe in violence, I believe in rape, I believe in all this stuff. And it's just what we do with our dollar. It's crazy. It's crazy. But you guys look like you're having a good night.
Yeah, we are.
Killing it. It's a nice night for it. It's a nice night for it.
It's nice outside.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Have a great one. You take care.
You guys too. Thanks for at least listening for a sec.
Of course.
And another thing, if you guys are watching, you can do, if you're just talking to somebody casually, be loud. I just got earshot of like 25 different people as they were walking by, You guys want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet? I want to go for an hour tonight, guys. It's about 17 more minutes. At least we had one nice conversation with those two lovely people. But, yeah. Let's see, who's got some good stuff? Anybody have any good questions from the chat? I mean, we all die one day, and whether we believe it or not, you will meet your maker at the end of your life. Yeah, there's definitely something after this. I would posture that. What's going on, guys? You want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet? All right. But I would mention that if you believe in, say, God. Hold on, let me try to get these guys. What's going on, guys? You want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet? 3 quick questions. You gotta be on my YouTube live though. It's up to you. Come on, you want to. The 3 quick questions. You don't have to be on camera. Oh, you can record, of course. Yeah. It's funny. Recording is like ubiquitous now in this day and age. We don't even know. Did you guys ever see that movie, The Circle, with Tom Hanks? It's from about 15 years ago. There's probably cameras all around this place right now.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so my name's James. I'm an animal rights activist, right? I just ask people 3 quick questions. It's really simple. The first one is, do you think animals in general deserve rights? without thinking about it. The key is, I'm not saying like rights to operate machinery, rights to, say, vote, just their own bodily autonomy. Like, are you familiar with the notion of your body, my choice, or your body, your choice? Okay, so you'd agree with that for if you have any pets. Do you have any pets? Okay. Would you extend that to your pet? Like they're allowed to have their own bodily autonomy, like they sovereignty over their own vessel? Okay, we're getting somewhere. The second one, it's more binary. Are you, or do you believe in animal abuse, or are you against animal abuse? Animal abuse, we'll just define it as kicking a dog. Are you for that or against that? Oh, you don't like it, right? Okay, there you go. And then here comes the kicker. This is the equalizer, and this one is kind of like what kind of ends everything else. What nutritionally do you need from an animal? Yeah, like meat. What nutritionally do you need from meat? Or cheese, or I guess milk or eggs. It's tough. It's tough. I can save you I can save you the trouble. So I've been vegan like 13 years, right? You don't need anything. You'll have different interests out there, and you'll see commercials. The industry has its tentacles out far and wide, right? Yeah. They want you, and they want to exact fear kind of into the populace to think that we need something from an animal. And it's crazy. I've been like 13 years. I don't do vitamins. I don't do supplements. I just eat whole foods. That's it. My daughter's the same way. If this is the case, what do you think that means? Can you see the implications regarding, what we do to these beings of ill necessity? Does that make sense? Like, basically, meat is a toddler. It's about 18 to 20. She or he is about, or it's a he, is about 18 to 24 months old. Just a youngling, a little helpless. They get big, but really they're young chronologically, right? And we pay for this little being to be grown up to that ripe little age, to where he's then taken to a shed, and then he has to look up at this merciless farmer who sees them as a number, and then gets to see the scythe come down onto their neck. And we vote for that every day, 3 times a day. We say, this is the change I want to see in the world. We show our kids, this is the change you want to be in the world. We exemplify it. So I know it's kind of it's not like a casual conversation, but what do you guys think about that?
I wanted to ask you something.
Yeah, absolutely.
Why are you so passionate about it?
It would seem so, right? Why is this freaking guy out in the middle of nowhere? The reason I do it, and the reason a lot of us do it, I'm not the only one. And there's more and more and more and more of us coming out, because there's no outlet for sound information. All the information you get from your day-to-day is sponsored information. So when you turn on the TV, you turn on the radio, you turn on this, you turn on that, you're getting sponsored information. There's interest underneath it, right? A little bellwether, $40 billion a year is given to animal agriculture to underwrite cheap meat. Plant agriculture gets nothing, like on a relative scale. So we do this so we can share with people without that adulterated lens of view, that industry festered and corrupted lens of view, right? Because your hearts, the way you answer those first few questions, you're already vegan. But you're not voting with your values when you vote for meat, cheese, milk, and eggs. You're not doing it. So we just try to help kind of capture the spread and help people to see from that higher purview. That's it. And then you'll see more and more of us, maybe not here, but we're coming out doing pop-up live outreach like this. That's what it's called. It's called pop-up live vegan outreach. And I'm live to a bunch of people in the room, plus I'm live to all these people out here, and we get to share with people on a pretty levered basis. But that's why I'm so passionate. I would challenge you guys, what's the biggest thing stopping you from being vegan?
If I'm being completely honest with you,
Yeah.
I think that just solely depends on the environment you're in.
Okay,
So,
context dependent?
For somebody that's, for example, military.
Yeah, military?
Sometimes you can.
Oh, they make it really hard. I've talked to tons of midshipmen. They make it, I know how hard that cafeteria is over there. Yeah, I've told them, I said, you need to start writing some letters, and getting this done. I've talked to so many midshipmen. I know it sucks because the people that are in charge of that, they don't effing know. And it's, it's really on all of us. Even if we don't know, it's still our responsibility to find out. And they don't give a shit, the people who are in control of that cafeteria. I can tell you that. But if your why is strong enough, you'll find a way. If your why is strong enough. Like context, I get it. But I mean, we have Chipotle now. You can get plant-based options anywhere. And you can probably still find it in cafeteria over at the Naval Academy. You just got to be a ninja. You got to be, with your why. It is your why. If it's strong enough, you'll find a way. But does that make sense when I say that, when you vote for something that's meat or cheese, you're kind of being a bully? Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. But I would ask you this. So,
yeah.
What do you think the purpose of animals is?
Okay, gotcha. We've been taught since 10,000 years ago that there are numbers, right? We've been taught that. That all started with the genesis of herding, where these rhetorics, these narratives got so deeply entrenched in the soil and they just never, they just kept growing and growing and growing. So I would challenge that animals' purpose is for them to be here and to experience this beautiful world. They have eyes to see, noses to smell, families to love. They have a sovereignty. They might not be as aware as we are on a kind of a meta level, but that just means we need to protect them, not bully them. That's how I would frame that answer.
I would say you're taking the word bullying and pulling that out of context because
sounds like it
is repeatedly doing something wrong against someone who obviously doesn't consent to that.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the purpose for animals, at least from what I believe, is that they're supposed to provide for us intelligent life. And I'm not saying they're not intelligent.
Yeah.
But they have their own purpose. We have our purpose.
Does that hail from a religious backdrop? Okay, gotcha. There's a movie out there called Christspiracy, and I'm going to give you guys cards before I go, where the whole kind of religion thing gets completely kind of broken down a bit, deconstructed, and then reattributed to the vegan notion, and it makes a lot of sense. I'm not going to bore you with all the stories from the movie, but Jesus was a lot different than what we've been taught that he is. He's a lot more compassionate than what we've been taught that he is.
We take the cards and then I gotta go.
Yeah. Take these cards. My channel's on here too. I just respect you guys for stopping and have the courage to stop.
Of course. I like to learn.
My name's James, and that's all this is. It's just learning, And, you go through academia, you go through all these other institutions. You have to keep in mind there's always funding underneath all institutions. And that funding there is a certain nexus there. There's a certain, they have a plan, So when you get information just in general, just look to the who is underneath it. Look to the fallible, entity that drives whatever institution you're getting information from. That's what I'd say. Say again?
Including yours.
Well, mine, see, I'm not funded by anybody, and you have to use your intuition a little bit too, because you don't know I'm not funded by anybody. Maybe I'm a vegan industry plant, and I'm just out here, but I think what it would really come down to, I love that you asked that, is instead of toggling an external means, toggle your internal means, look to yourself, your own inner knowing, and you decide. Don't let anybody else, no authority tell you to decide anything. You decide if you think what I'm saying has any weight at all. I guess that's where I would point. So.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, thank you guys. My name is James. What were your names?
Jose.
Jose?
I'm Ryan.
Ryan, nice to meet you. Oh, there's another Ryan in the chat right now. He's vegan, man. You gotta. Ryan, there's another Ryan here. They're gonna look up the resources. Well, the first step is listening, so I really appreciate you guys. But think about the animal at the end of the day. I won't say animal. I'll say think about the being, the someone, not the something, because we've been taught it's the something, and I get it. But yeah, cool. Well, you guys have a great day. Have a great night. Stay warm. All right, guys, I'm back. All right, those guys are really cool. I don't think they could be on camera because I think they were military. And they hit me with some stuff at the end. I think we addressed it pretty substantial, like how the animals would be proud of us to address it as, and that's what you want to do. Keep the vibe gentle, keep the messaging ironclad strong. Okay, it is bullying. He was trying to contest that what we do to animals is not bullying, but it really is bullying. You're doing something to somebody against their consent, and it's worse than that because you're taking everything from them. So thanks for being out here with me tonight, guys. I will go up until the hour mark. Beach Baby 7's here. Nice to see you. Belief in religions is a personal matter. The most important thing is not to harm anyone. Yeah, exactly. That's why I told them, and I also told them both about Christspiracy, so they can watch that and see how, Jesus is a lot more compassionate than a lot of religion will lament. Exactly. Ahimsa, and I love your name too. What an awesome name. So thanks for being here, guys. It's been pretty fun, and I got to eat a salad in the beginning and try to get people in here. It didn't really do too much. It's okay, but it was a great salad. And now we're just kind of winding down. Hi guys, you guys want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet?
I'm all good.
Hi guys, not being vegan is not being nice. Have a good one, guys. Not being vegan is not being nice. We gotta, we're out here for a select period of time. We have to be proportionate as far as the messaging for the animals that only have that finite period of time. So it's all in the spirit of love, just to get people in, have these nice conversations, and to get them to think a little bit. Profit narratives don't want anybody to think. They want you to just keep going, keep walking. Who cares about that guy? Beach Baby says, animals have more instincts than we do, which comes from the divine creator. Absolutely. Absolutely. 100%. Hi, guys. You guys want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet? Just test your values? All right, guys. You are doing commendable work, and I wish you success in getting more people to think. Oh, thanks, Drew. I don't know if I'm going to say your name right. Daya Alphaka? I might have said that wrong. Do you like Brian Johnson? I don't know really that much about him, and I can't really say yes or no to that. So, I mean, I hear he's vegan, and that's great. Let's see. It's great for the animals when anybody's vegan, right? Taking your vote out of the whole gamut. Oh, is he a billionaire? Yeah, it's really hard to be an ethical billionaire. I really don't think it's possible to be an ethical billionaire. Unfortunately, it really isn't, because you have, capitalism. Hi guys, you guys want to try this? Oh, I already talked to you guys. Have a good night. As far as the mechanism of capitalism, which ensures anybody excelling has to kind of be void of a material ethos when excelling inside of. It's just the case. All money and all, monetizations born right now are born out of an inherent unethos where you have herderism, which shores up capitalism. They're kind of coupled together. So if you're excelling within capitalism, you are excelling in the arena of exploiting others, unfortunately, whether you know it or not. You guys want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet? A few quick questions, test your values. All right, guys. Have a good night. What's going on, buddy? How are you? All right, guys. So we got 2 minutes left. We're going to wrap up. Does anybody have any other questions here? Thanks a lot, guys, for being here. Try to do more outreaches that aren't like midnight outreaches Saturday nights when I can. All right, setting everything down, gonna get ready for the walk back to the car. Also everybody come to Fake B12 Fridays Friday night. Again, it will be this Friday, probably around 5 p.m. There'll be another project live stream in December. I'll be doing that one too. And then we'll be back on the streets Saturday nights doing outreach and whenever else we can pop up. So thank you for being here, guys. Thank you for listening to the conversations. Thank you, everybody in the chat, for listening as well. And I guess I'll talk to you guys later. Much love. Much love.